It's the Photo Mom Mobile today. We decided to take the van. The kids wanted a DVD player. Donnie has to personally open my door for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Donnie. Where are you going to be the rest of the day?
Well, I got you off to a good start from here on.
You did.
Rough it yourself.
I love you.
I love you too. Y'all have fun. Be safe.
What message did you want to tell Mr. Don?
Have a good day with cats.
No day is a good day with cats.
See you later.
Yeah.
We love you, Donnie. Oh no, Donnie, I think I might have to put gas in today.
Can't help you with that.
And I'm going to have to use Google Maps on my phone.
Oh no. Well, Miss Michelle will help you put gas in it. She's
She's still experienced. That's funny. Hey guys, y'all settled in back there? Blankets, pillows, cooler with snacks. DVD player coming soon. All right. It's right up here in the front. Don't worry. Your mom didn't forget the food. So it's raining out here a little more than we would like to see it. It's supposed to clear to the west, which is where we're headed, and it's supposed to clear by like 11 o'clock this morning, and I think our ETA to the zoo is about 10:30. So fingers are crossed that we won't be trying to walk the zoo in the rain. I can handle the ground being wet. That's not a problem. Yeah, really would like to see it start clearing up a little more, please, please. We haven't had good luck with weather on days out of school, and God, it seems like a year. Every time we want to do something, the weather is too cold, it's too rainy, it's too hot. It's just, haven't lucked out lately. The kids are in the back watching Rampage with Dwayne Johnson. That was one of the movies Johnny picked out, and yeah, one of the main reasons we took the van is the kids really wanted, Johnny vied for the DVD player. I get it. Looky, looky. All of a sudden, it's starting to clear up out there. We are officially in Bond Lee, North Carolina. Do not ask me where that is. And we just had a fox run across the road in front of us. Not a close call, but we got to enjoy, we got to see some pretty good detail. I think Michelle was saying that's the first time she's seen one out in the wild in North Carolina. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of tobacco barns. We're seeing a lot of fields with cows. Johnny's noting that there are a lot of older vehicles, a lot, you know, RVs and other cars. It says in an EMP we should come to rural North Carolina. We could find a vehicle we could drive. You know, that's my boy. He's got to be thinking about his disaster movies and books. There's all these, you know, lots of little ponds off to the side, and it's just, it's really pretty. I told Michelle, it's all the different ways I've gone to the zoo. However, Google Maps decided to take me this morning. I don't think I've quite been on this road before. So look at that water. We got a lot overnight, and we've been getting it for months, and wow, just wow. So we're here. We made decent time. A couple of times I forgot to brake. We survived me applying the brake at the last minute. It's hard to stop the van. You'd be surprised. Ruby stops on a dime in the van. She sort of thinks about stopping. So that was fun. And there are more people here than we would have thought on this middle of the week, not the greatest weather day, and there are like 20 school buses. It's a ragtag group of, oh that's right, it's people, and this isn't Battlestar Galactica. On the way to see the harbor seals and sea lions, we passed the really beautiful peregrine falcon. Flies at 200 miles per hour. Wow. I know I've seen the moving art before, but it fascinates me each time. You walk past it, and as you walk past it, the tiles, they shift. The light shifts on them. It's pretty. Oh, they pass in the night, or in the day in this case. Ooh.
What do you got about the jacket?
Wait, Arrow. Every time one.
They're so
You're just so careful. Good job, Connor.
Like a dog.
Oh, they want to play with everybody. Uh-huh.
So over here in the puffin exhibit, there are divers in the exhibit cleaning. Kind of like what we see at the North Carolina Aquarium. They're doing their little puffin dance in the water. The Arctic fox is pretty active right now.
I wouldn't be surprised if some people mistake these for dogs, adopt them, and domesticate them.
Well, it looks a little bit like an Eskimo Spitz with a longer tail. Come on, buddy, we want to see you move again. We want to see you be frisky. Can you be frisky again? Oh, here comes the other one.
Get him.
Where's he hiding?
Oh, there's the second one.
Aww. Oh, hello. Is it nice and cool this morning? Are you happy about the temperature?
Want some popcorn?
Hi.
Is it such a
Hi.
Yeah. Here.
We waited long enough and the polar bears have decided to bring themselves back on exhibit. They have a choice here at the North Carolina Zoo. So when it's too loud, oh, there's fishes helping them to want to come out. I was going to say when it's too loud, they can choose to go back in their cave and not deal with people. I'm so glad we've gotten to see them today. We understand that it's mating season and that they have been busy the past few days possibly making baby polar bears, so that would certainly be nice.
Is the orange game? That one's like, I'll take this one. Whoa, it's raining fish. You want to put fish just fell off?
Yeah, they are getting a treat right now. He seems pretty happy about it.
He's 6 toes. No, he only has 1.
See that fish? Big dolphin! Fish are eating!
Good morning, buddy.
Fish!
I wonder how many of those little fish he eats a day. It's like, oh, that's nice. Look how much bigger he is than her. Wow. So we are. Show us how it's done, Connor. Are you all right?
Maybe.
It's harder than it looks. She's determined.
How about this? Green chip set.
Here at we affectionately call the vegetable playground. They are talking about the yucky pests and wonderful guests. See, seriously though, it is a vegetable playground. Are you all sad?
Mantis gang rise up.
Mantis gang rise up. It's a 3-mile walk here at the zoo, but you know, the kids, they need to burn off steam here at the vegetable playground anyway. It's probably the most popular place at the whole zoo. Never mind the animals. I'm sure you can figure it out. They're fighting over the squash now. Not really. Squash.
This is gonna kill me.
Devin, Ariel says, Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
I wonder if an alligator's favorite vehicle is a John Deere Gator.
You think, wonder if the zoo alligators drive gators?
Yeah.
So the river otters are actually in the water today.
I would like to spot.
Come a little closer, bud. The last, I swear, 5 or 6 times we've been here, they've been asleep.
Oh, am I supposed to join in? Oh.
Look, he's doing what Connor does.
Don't go away, buddy. We were really enjoying you. So this river otter is over here at the side of the exhibit taking a rest.
It's right here. Oh, just yawn.
He's kind of cute.
Meow.
He's laying like he's a cat. I totally support this sign. We never hurt any of the snakes in our yard, not even copperheads. Randolph County Sheriff, he's got his little radar gun on the side of the car. I said, I wonder if he's giving tickets to the road runners today.
I think that's Wile E. Coyote in that.
This one cave area always has these mud daubers. It's kind of cool and explains over here that it's a type of wasp. We are at the bison and elk exhibit. And hey, they're here today where we can see them. Oh wow, look at this guy. Who's going to climb today?
Mom.
Ariel scoping it out, trying to come up with the plan.
But I could do.
Last time we were here and we tried to get kids up on top of that, we nearly died, didn't we, Michelle? It was really hard. I think Johnny wanted up there or something. It was really hard. Unless we had Dawn here to help. The grizzly bear is sound asleep. Cool Charge Point donated $5,000 to the zoo this year, along with these other corporate citizens. This is why we don't take down dead trees in our yard unless they're a threat to the house, because so many animals make use of the dead tree. They didn't even listen. We're headed into the Sonora Desert now. Everyone is looking forward to the heat, although it's really not that cold out here anymore and the sun feels pretty good at this point. Hey Connor, it's Chucky.
They look so cute. It's probably killing.
I wonder if the bee hive is open today or not. It's a little cold for them. But this is an exhibit teaching people about bees. So they have on the protective cover, but you can see the bees coming and going into the hive here in the tube. The ones coming in may have pollen on their legs. The ones going out have deposited it in the hive. The redbud trees are out in bloom here now. So pretty. Has her heart set on a root beer float. We were so excited that the ice cream place was open. And I've got my chocolate. Some people got Dippin' Dots. What flavored you got? You got cookies and cream?
Yep.
So they have replaced the grass in here with turf, and they've removed the trash cans so there'd be less chance of bees. After a nice rest at the midway point, we're now in the Africa part of the zoo. We've left North America and we've gone to Africa, and we're getting ready to walk through the aviary. This whole enclosed area here is filled with different varieties of Helleborus. Spreads more every year and looks great. The gorillas are sleeping. And this one out here, he's thinking.
8 problems require 8 solutions.
This is by the gorillas And it's new, or at least we haven't played on it before. I think it's pretty new.
I just dabbed. You're welcome.
If you build it, they will climb it.
Aren't you glad that we took the van instead of Ruby with all of these kids rolling around in this muck?
Yeah, their shoes and their mulch and their sneakers, and yeah, I think so. I would have been a bit more nervous about it. Hey there. Hello. Hello. Hi. Enjoying the ring-tailed and red-ruffed lemurs over here at Lemur Island. The kids wanted to go on the climbing thing today, and they're doing training, but it's not open. So sorry. We actually had time, and the kids all had the right shoes, and it's not too hot to stand around out here today. Bummer. Oh, the chimpanzees are so cute, but the kids behind me are obnoxiously loud today. And it's mud. Hi! Hi!
Yo, you want some of this?
Hi!
Look, it's so cute. He's like, what are you doing?
Hi!
Doing?
Hello!
That's Maggie.
It's like Luma food.
Mom, that one's Maggie.
They always do a great job of landscaping here at the zoo, and you can definitely see some signs of spring. So the male lion has some sort of a bone, and he's really enjoying it. We're here at the ostrich, zebra, giraffe exhibit. And look at how high the water is. Usually this is like a puddle. It's pretty tall. I wonder where the giraffes are. They must be farther up in the exhibit, which we'll be walking past shortly.
That's the giraffe.
Okay, we're all kind of tired of going uphill at this point, aren't we, Connor? Johnny, are we tired of going uphill?
Yes.
Michelle, are we tired of going uphill?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need one of those little cars.
Yes. I remember days of going up this hill and pushing a double stroller with 2 boys in it. Phew! No matter how old they get, they still want to take turns being the helicopter pilot. We've had a good time today. The weather really worked out this afternoon. It's pleasant here now, so that was that's good. Most of us have taken off our jackets. And we've got half an hour before the zoo closes, and we've made it to the elephants. So we've done good. I think we pretty much saw everything again. Connor, excuse me, bud, but that's a dung beetle. This is Africa, you know.
See that nice big
The kids
ball?
always love playing the little elephant trail game. I don't think, strictly speaking, they totally stick to the rules, but they have fun with it. Leave it to Johnny to visit the zoo and get caught up in studying this old Land Rover, which he swears will run if it had some repair work done to it.
And an engine put in it.
He says he sees a gearbox. I told him it's the end of the day and I'm tired, and that was nice. We came around the corner over here, and the smell from that olive osmanthus tree that's butted up against the building, oh my goodness, it smelled so good. I tried to fake the kids out and tell them that the zoo had sent me a message in the zoo app that the trams had closed early due to like a breakdown or something, and that we were gonna have to walk back to North America. And right when I said it, the tram came by. Johnny said I need to time my lies better. Johnny thinks he's part of the local elephant herd. The elephants are all over here down at the end of their exhibit, and their barn is just to the right over there. So they're basically ready to go back to the barn for the night. When you finally get to sit down at the end of the day. It's 4:35 and we're back to the van, getting ready to start our trek back toward Fuquay, and we're gonna stop at Smithfield's and eat, and we're all tired. I want to whine because we keep on coming up on these stoplights, and I have it in cruise control, and I have to actually press the brake with my own foot to slow down, and then the van doesn't stop anywhere near as good as Ruby stops. I mean, So I keep on having to really apply the brake, and then I have to put it back in cruise control again. And there's all these cops out here. We've passed 2 people pulled over and another cop looking for speeders. So I'm really trying to stick to the cruise control. There's a Model 3 here in Siler City. Smithfield's on the way back from the beach where the zoo is tradition. A really good deal here, considering we feed the 6 of us and then take some home to Dawn. Spending the day with us. Love you guys. Bye. Johnny's going to spend the night. Not going to miss me a drop. That's not true.